To edit a town map, you must be registered and verified user. You must be logged in as well. Now we have to find a city whose map we want to edit. I have prepared the city called White Fortress. It's prepared especially for this tutorial. We need to click on it and then on the link Location Map. To enter to the edit mode, click on the button located on the top right corner of the screen. Edit on. We are now in edit mode. The tool buttons shows up on the lower left corner of the screen. The first tool that I want to discuss is Change Map Template. After click on Change Map Template tool on the right side of the screen, you will see a list of available templates. Let's choose an island template. Note that if we change the map template, application will turn off edit mode. This happens each time we change the map template. Now we have to turn on edit mode again. Alright, let's change map template again. I'm choosing a template specially prepared for purpose of this tutorial. Let's zoom in a map a little bit. I do this using mouse wheel, but you might do it using plus and minus buttons as well. We've changed the map template, so we have to turn on edit mode again. Another tool that I want to talk about is Add Lot. After clicking on this tool, on the right side of the screen, you will see a list of lots. Choose a village lot by clicking on the appropriate button and then click on the map at the place where you want the lot to be. On the right side of the screen, details form of newly inserted object appears. We can edit here name, status, owner, and rotation angle. Let's change the name to V2. We can choose the appropriate status from among the lists free, occupied, and reserved. Let's rotate it slightly. To confirm a changes, click on the Save button. We can change the location of each object through a simple drag and drop functionality. As we have active tool to add lots, we can now click somewhere in empty area of the map to add another lot. Let's call it V3 and save it. Let's add another lot by clicking on the empty area of the map. Call it V4. Set status occupied. Let's type the name of the owner, Jacob, and save the changes. I'm adding another lot. Let's rotate it a little bit clockwise by 15 degrees. No, 20 degrees. That's good. Now let's add a town lot and place it here. Let's call it TW1. Let's set the status occupied. Type a name of the owner, Lord Z, and save it. If we click on the lot, we will see a pop-out with an information that we provided, name TW1, status occupied, and the owner Lord Z. Another tool that I will discuss is Add House. Let's click on it. On the right side of the screen, a list of houses that I can add shows up. Let's choose one of the houses and add it to the map. Oh, there is something that I need to explain. Let's delete that house. Let's try to add a house to the map again. Unfortunately, we cannot add it on the lot area. It is an active area, and when we click on it, the pop-up shows up. To add an object, we have to click on the empty area of the map and then drag the object to the correct location. Let's add another house by clicking on the map, move it, choose an Add Home tool again, choose a castle and add it to the map by clicking on the empty area of the map and drag it to the right position. The fourth plot we will left empty. Now let's add a ship to the map and move it a little bit. Next tool that I want to present is Add Label. Let's choose the tool by clicking on the correct button, then click on the empty area of the map to add a label. We can change displayed text. Let's say East Road and save it. We can change font. We need to save it to see a change. We can change font size also. Let us return to normal font size to show another functionality. We can change width of the label container. As you see, the text now is in two separate lines. Let's change it for 450 pixels, save it. As you see, there's one line right now. We can also change label rotation angle. We need to save it to see changes and move it here. Next tool that I want to discuss is Add Point of Interest. Let's choose an icon that will represent our POI. Now we click on the empty area of the map to add a POI. Somewhere here. Let's name it. Type category. And subcategory also. Save it. Let's see how pop-up looks like. Let's add some description. Save it and see how it looks like now. Note that only the names of POI are searchable. Let's try type in search field JAK. As you can see, the results are correct. Let's check the same thing for East Road. Type East. There's no such result. If we want to label appeared in search results, we have to add a special transparent POI icon near that label. Let's choose transparent icon and add it on the map. In the name we'll type East Road. We'll fill category, location, and save it. Let's search for East Road right now. In search field, let's type East, and we've got correct results. If we turn off the edit mode, the border around icon will disappear. Icon East Road is invisible, but we can search for it. Remember, only the name of point of interest are searchable. For example, we can't search for the owner of the lot. There's no results for it. Let's close that pop-out. Alright, let's try to finish this part of the city map. We are turning on edit mode, select tool, add house, choose row house, click on the map to add a house, and another one, and another. Let's rotate it 90 degrees. Let's do the same with another home. Now we can add row lot deed. Let's call it R101. Add another lot, call it R102. And another one, call it R103. Let's rotate it 90 degrees. And let's do same thing with lot R104. If we click on the lot, the pop-up will show up with some informations. Now we will finish these city walls. Let's choose Add House tool. Select long walls and add it to the map. Yet one. Let's turn it 90 degrees, save it. Let's add a round tower. Because both city walls and tower are on the same layer, the overlap can occur. We need to move slightly city walls to correct position, somewhere here. Now let's add a guard tower. And one more. Let's add a new label. Name it North Gate. And change the font. Now let's add a guard, call him Ralph the guard, category NPC, and subcategory guard. If we click on that icon, pop-up will show up. We can also search for Ralph. Now we will add other towers. We need to correct position of these walls. One more tower. There is one more situation when we should use transparent point of interest icon. I will show you when. Let's say that in tower next to Ralph we would like to put 3 other guards. We could just add 3 icons, but it's not a good idea because the density of that icons will obscure the map. It's simply too dense here. Then what to do? Let's delete these icons and these also. Let's add 3 transparent icons. One, two, three. Let's name it Trevor. Trevor the guard. NPC guard. Save it. Next we call him John. John the guard. Category NPC. Subcategory guard. And last one, we will name it Sam. NPC guard. Save it. If any one of them will be a part of some quest, the user easily can find them by the search engine. I've used that method in Solania map. You can see that method in Solania Bank. I think it's a good solution for that problem, especially when you have lots of NPCs in one house. That's all for now. If you want to know how to obtain permission to edit map, you should watch next tutorial.